Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and long time no see. I swear it feels like a literal century since I have sat down and filmed a YouTube video. It's probably been like 2.5 weeks, but like, let's be serious. In the world of the internet, things move so quickly that a week feels like 50 years. Anyway, I am clearly sick and have no voice. I sound much worse than I'm feeling though, to be honest. I'm definitely on the upswing. I started to get sick on Monday, which, if you may or may not know, is the day I started my new job. So that was fun. And then I was sick all through Thanksgiving, but it was just a cold. It wasn't like the flu. I wasn't like, dying or bedridden. I just was really fatigued and, sore throat, stuffy nose, cough, the whole 9 yards. So fortunately, it seems like most of that is over. My voice just hasn't come back yet, but I wanted to sit down and film for you guys today because I've got a whole bunch of stuff to show you that I bought from Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Thanksgiving promotion, whatnot, that I'm super excited about. And B, I don't really know when the next time I'm going to get the opportunity to film is going to be. Today was kind of a fluke. We had a snowstorm, so I didn't have to go into the office, so I had some extra time. But as I mentioned before, with this new job that I'm working, it's going to be a little bit more challenging for me to find time to film. I'm probably going to film on the weekends and then try to edit and upload throughout the week after work when I get home. But I was really hoping to get some extra videos filmed for you guys over Thanksgiving weekend, but alas, that did not happen because I was absolutely gross. So this is the best that I can do for now. Hopefully you guys won't mind or find it too annoying. But yeah, I missed you. I hope you all are doing really, really well. I'm definitely excited to do like a getting ready with me video and test out some of this new goodness and give you some more updates on the job. But in the meantime, since I probably have limited time to talk before I literally have no voice left, let's get into my haul. So I think probably the order that I was most excited to place was with Nabla Cosmetics. You guys know how I feel about Nabla. I really, really love their products, and they are now carrying a few things at Ulta, but they don't have the entire line, and they haven't brought their new Mystic collection over yet. And I saw on their website they were having 40% off everything site-wide and 30% off the new Mystic collection. So my friend Amy, whose channel here on YouTube is Compassionate Chic, she and I basically decided to place an order together so we could get free international shipping, and it honestly came so fast. We ordered on Thanksgiving and the package arrived today, Monday, which is bananas. So this literally just showed up on my doorstep like 30 minutes ago, and I immediately took everything out of the boxes so I could look at it. I was so excited. So I am really pumped to show you guys what I got. Naturally, to the surprise of literally no one, I picked up the new Dreamy 2 palette. Now, I don't own the original Dreamy palette. It looks absolutely beautiful, but I just always felt like the tones in that were things I could easily dupe in other palettes, so I hadn't purchased it yet. But when I saw they were launching this guy, I just was like immediately suckered in. First of all, I am one of those people that really enjoys like tarot and crystals and all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not really into it, but I'm intrigued by it. So like all of the campaign marketing for this completely suckered me in. I have no shame. I'll freely admit it. I definitely fell for all of the marketing hype, but honestly, the actual palette itself is beautiful and I love the colors and the textures that are in here. So this is what it looks like. Let me take the little plastic thing out so I don't blind you guys. Look at these colors. They are so stunning, like a really beautiful mix of warm, neutral, and cool tones. And it's hard to see on camera, but the textures of these are insane. They are so sparkly and glittery, and y'all know I love my glitter, so I just cannot wait to dip my fingers into these. I might not swatch this right now because I think I want to photograph it while it's still pristine for a blog review, but I will definitely be using this very soon, maybe in an upcoming makeup playtime or something like that, so we can swatch it and play with it together on camera and you guys can see how it performs. At the very least, maybe I can give you guys a little bit of a close-up. I don't know if it will pick up the brilliance on camera. Sometimes it's so hard with these shimmery shades to get them to appear how they appear in real life. But I promise you guys, this palette is gorgeous. Now, if you guys are feeling disappointed that I'm not swatching the Dreamy 2 palette right now, never fear, because I'm not going to completely deprive you of eyeshadow swatches in this video. I also picked up some of their singles and I just threw them into this Z palette that I have. I have been wanting to try the Nabla Eyeshadow Singles for a long time. I love the formula that they have in their palettes, but I've heard that their singles are even better, which is the case, I feel like, with a lot of different makeup companies. A lot of people say that just the way that single shadows are pressed generally tends to make the formulas perform a little bit better than whenever, makeup companies produce palettes. I don't know how true that is, but I figured I would definitely at least give it a go. There were a few shades that looked absolutely stunning online that I really, really wanted to try. So seeing as we were placing an order on the Knobbler website, I decided to go ahead and pick some up. They don't carry the singles at Ulta, so if you do want to try these, you do have to order them from Nabla directly. So these are the 6 shades I bought. This guy right here is a highlight that I got back in the springtime, so I just figured I would throw that in here, build myself a little Knobbler collection. So this first shade here is called Glasswork. This one, when I saw the swatches online, looked insane. This in real life is so sparkly looking and beautiful. It's sort of like a mauve rose purple kind of tone with little silver shimmers in it. So let's give this guy a swatch. Ooh, that's pretty. So this has a texture that's more like a topper. It's not very thick feeling. If anything, it's very thin. When you put your finger on it, it feels a little bit gritty. It doesn't feel like a cream shadow or anything like that, but you can see it has a ton of really intense reflect. And when you swatch it, it's interesting. Like when you turn to the side, it almost looks like it is like translucent, but when it hits the light, you get all of that intense wet looking sparkle. That's really pretty. So yeah, I feel like this is the kind of shadow that would be really nice layered on top of something else or over a glitter glue, so you really, really get the impact, because on its own, it's a little bit sheer, but I think it's still really, really pretty. Then this next one here is called Water Dream. This one is slightly more taupey and neutral, but same kind of deal with having that like really intense silver shimmer running throughout it. I don't know if you guys will even really be able to see, because like when I'm looking at my viewfinder, it's like blinding when this hits the light. It's so sparkly and pretty. Ooh, and this one has a softer texture to it, a little more creamy, but kind of a similar deal with having that sort of sheer topper like texture to it. Oh, wow, that is gorgeous. Again, I'm gonna have to like turn the lights down and do some close-ups for you guys, so maybe you can see these a little bit better, because they're getting so overexposed and blown out by how shiny they are. Then we have Unrestricted. This I thought was a really cool color because it's kind of like a chocolate brown with gold duochrome reflex running throughout it. So this is what this guy looks like. Give that a swatch. So this has more of like a satiny finish to it. It's not quite as glittery. Ooh, and this is even more pretty than I remembered that it was, because it's almost got like a pinky burgundy base to it with like a gold and bronze shimmer kind of running throughout it. It's really gorgeous. Now I remember why I wanted to buy this one, because even though like in the pan it just kind of looks like a standard brown shade, when you actually apply it, it's really a lot more unique. Then we have the shade that I think of everything I was most excited about. I have seen so many people talk about how amazing this eyeshadow is. This is called Alchemy, and this is one of those purple blue duochrome iridescent shadows that's just so magical and mysterious and fairy-like and beautiful. So I have been wanting to put this on my eyeballs for a very, very long time. Yeah, these have a very interesting texture. They're very different from other single eyeshadows that I've tried, and that the formula is significantly more thin. A lot of foiled metallic shadows I've used have a very thick texture to them, to the touch. Like they pick up a lot of product, and when you spread it out, you feel like there's almost like a layer of silicone you're applying on top of your skin. These, on the other hand, though, are super, super sheer, very fine, and have like a lot of intensity of the reflect, but almost feel like they're in more of like a transparent base. It's very interesting. But that Alchemy color, do you see the duochrome shift on that? It's so cool. Like when it's not in the light, it almost looks burgundy, but then when it hits the light, it's like this intense, icy, bluey, turquoise reflect. It's stunning. Then this color I thought was really cool. This one's called Zoe, and this one is a gold lime green duochrome. So when this one hits the light, it has really intense green reflex to it. Again, kind of more of like a satin texture. Yeah, this one is definitely less metallic than the others. A little more on the sheer side, but still very pretty. I love the like, yeah, greeny gold reflect that you get from that. And then finally, Absinthe, which again, another duochrome. Clearly I had kind of a thing going on when I was picking these out. I wanted to buy things that I thought were more unique. Like I didn't want to just buy matte shades that I might have in palettes. I wanted to get some colors that I thought were really special and unique, because that's what I prefer if I'm gonna buy singles. So this is one of those more blue-brown type shades. It kind of has like a burgundy base with green reflex. Ooh, and this feels more like one of those creamy foiled type shades. It's very buttery and soft. So there's Absinthe right there. That is a lot of fun. So here's a little close-up so you guys can see with the lights turned down a little bit more of what I was talking about. So that is what I ordered from Nabla. Very excited about it. Cannot wait to put all those eyeshadows on my eyes and create some different looks. If there are any specific ones that I just showed you that you would like to see me incorporate first, definitely let me know in the comments. So while we're on the topic of indie beauty, I did place another order from an indie beauty website that I was super excited about because I've never tried anything from this brand before, and they've been on my radar for a while. I had stumbled across this product right here on the Sephora website months and months and months ago. I thought it looked beautiful. I thought it sounded amazing, but it was $42 and I was kind of like, I don't know if I need to buy it right now. So I just kind of like put it on my loves list and have been admiring it from afar. And then I saw on the Volition Beauty website that they were having 30 to 40% off like all of their products. So I figured that was a perfect opportunity for me to snag this guy at a great price. So this is the Strawberry C Serum. So obviously it's a vitamin C serum. Vitamin C is supposed to be great for fighting free radical damage in the skin and signs of aging, giving you a brighter complexion, etc. And instead of being inspired by citrus fruits, this one was actually made from strawberries, which I thought was really interesting because citrus fruits apparently can be very, very irritating to the skin, even though I think they smell absolutely delicious. But this, in fact, has no weird, irritating citrus oils or extracts in it, nor does it really have any weird oils or extracts in it at all. There's no added fragrance. It actually does not smell like strawberries at all, so if you were hoping that, you may be sorely disappointed. I think it does smell nice, though, for all that my nose can actually smell right now. It's maybe a little medicinal, like something fermented maybe, but like not in a bad way. I don't know. It smells like skincare that just smells like the ingredients and not like it's been packed full of stuff to make it smell good, which honestly is probably better for your skin, and part of the reason why I wanted to give this guy a try. So naturally, when the package showed up on my doorstep this morning, I immediately took it out of the box and put it on my face because I had just gotten out of the shower. So I've used this approximately one time, and I did like it. It's a very lightweight serum. It sunk into my skin fairly quickly. It left it feeling really nice and smooth. So I'm very excited to continue to use this and see how it works for me. So while I was perusing the Volition Beauty website and kind of checking out what else they had, I stumbled upon this mystery bag deal they were doing that seemed pretty interesting. It was $25 and you got this little iridescent bag, and inside of it was a full-size product. You didn't know what it was going to be, and then 3 deluxe-sized samples. So I figured, you know what? Why the heck not? I basically was curious to try whatever from the line. There was a chance maybe I would end up with 2 Strawberry C serums, but I figured if that ended up happening, I could just give the second one as a gift to a friend. But I did not end up getting a second vitamin C serum. I instead got their dual cream base, and this is actually a $75 product, so apparently I lucked out in that respect. But this is just a very like basic moisturizer, it seems. I was looking at the ingredients and there's nothing in here that's like super weird. It seems like all pretty good standard stuff for just hydrating your skin, which honestly is all we really need in moisturizer. And there were no added fragrances that I could see into the formula, so I thought that was nice as well. So while I was testing out the serum, I decided to use this as my moisturizer this morning, and I liked it. I thought it had a nice texture to it. It's not too heavy, but not too lightweight. It sunk really nicely into my skin. It didn't leave me feeling greasy. Again, doesn't really have much of a scent to it at all. So yeah, I mean, this is something I think I definitely will get use out of now that I've been kind of moving into this more fragrance-free skincare world. I'm definitely looking for more fragrance-free and clean options. So this seems basically right up my alley right now. The samples I got were a little baby of the Snow Mushroom Water Serum, which I've heard really good things about. This has excellent ratings on the Sephora website, so I am really curious to try this. I don't know that much about snow mushroom or what it's supposed to do for your skin, but apparently good things. And then I got a couple of their apple cider vinegar resurfacing peel pads. So these would be chemical exfoliating treatments to resurface your skin. And then this guy I'm a little dubious about. This is the turmeric brightening polish. It says it's for face and body, but I don't think I would necessarily use this on my face because it does have several different essential oils in it, and it does have walnut shell powder, which can be really abrasive, especially to the delicate skin on your face. So I think I probably will try this as a body scrub as opposed to a facial scrub and see how it goes. But I know turmeric is supposed to do amazing things for your body, both inside and out. And then there was Sephora and Ulta. I tried my best not to go like crazy overboard ordering a ton of stuff from either of them. It's very tempting, I feel like, when they do Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals, because a lot of stuff is on sale and there's a lot of really good prices, but I knew I didn't need like all of it, so I tried to be very selective about what I decided to purchase. The first order that I made was on Wednesday, I believe, and it was basically inspired by a tweet. So like I wasn't even really planning on buying anything from Sephora at all, or really paying attention very much to the deals that were going on, but I saw a tweet to Samantha Ravindell about the Bite Beauty French pressed lip glosses and that they were only $6. And I kind of had one of those moments of being like, wait, what? So I went over to this Sephora website and, searched Bite Beauty just to see kind of what was going on, and noticed that a bunch of their products were like ultra clearanced. And you guys know I brought this up in a recent video that I think they are reformulating a lot of their products to be vegan, because I picked up a couple of Amuse Bouche lipsticks that are normally $26 for like $6. And usually brands only do that when they're discontinuing something or reformulating something and they're trying to get rid of their existing stock. So I think they're basically going to be doing that with a lot of their hero products. So I saw that, yes, the French pressed lip glosses were like $6.50, as were the Agave lip masks, which again are normally like $20-something. So I had to go out and repurchase the champagne agave lip mask. I would have gotten the clear or the maple, but they were already sold out by the time that I got to the Sephora website. And I do like the champagne one. It's nice. So I said, whatever, that's fine. This is one of my favorite lip treatment products. This is the one that I've been using. One of these tubes will last you such a long time. And normally I wouldn't have repurchased because I don't really need to restock, but I'm afraid they're going to discontinue this formula and it won't have lanolin in it anymore, and it's not going to be the same. So I wanted a backup just in case that is what's happening. I did also order one of the French press lip glosses, but it hasn't come in yet. For whatever reason, it didn't ship with my original order. Everything else did, but not that. So that apparently is en route to me. I'm not sure when I'm going to get it, but I did get the shade Dirty Chai, which looks like a really beautiful rosy terracotta color, right up my alley. So I'm very excited to try that because I've heard really great things, and I never really wanted to buy it at the full price, which was like 20-something dollars. But for $6, it was kind of like, how can I resist? And then apparently, because I'm addicted to lip products and can't have enough, I also ordered the Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick in the Gingerbread Man color. I have been eyeing this, you guys, for months, and I've been trying to resist buying it because I did not need to spend $20-something on a liquid lipstick. But man, they marked it down to half off, and I was just like, you know what? I want it. I was sick. I was weak. I couldn't help myself. And honestly, I really don't have regrets because I think this is an absolutely gorgeous shade. It's this really, really beautiful rusty orange red color, which again is like right up my alley. And this liquid lipstick smells like, oh, just the most glorious, cozy holiday goodness. Like it legitimately smells like a gingerbread cookie, more so than the eyeshadow palette does. I don't really feel like that one does at all. This though, delicious. The formula of these liquid lipsticks is not like my all-time favorite, but I do like it. It's very long wearing, it's very thin, it dries down, and it doesn't like crack off my lips. It doesn't fade away really grossly. It's just a little bit on the drying side, as many matte liquid lipsticks are. And then I also was able to get some little like samples / point perks. So I redeemed 100 points for a sample of the BeautyBlender Solid Pro Cleanser. I've heard that this is supposed to be amazing. I love the original, and I've heard that this is even better. So I'm very, very curious to try it. The original BeautyBlender Solid Cleanser is hands down the best thing I've ever found to clean my makeup sponges. It gets them so clean. It works so well. It's fan-freaking-tastic. It's just really expensive, so I like to stock up whenever I can get it on a sale. And then I also got this little sample with like a coupon code of the new Bumble and Bumble Prada Powder Tress Invisible Dry Shampoo. I really like the actual Prada powder, the like powder dry shampoo / volumizing powder. That stuff is really nice. It does add a lot of texture to your hair, and it really soaks up oil. So I'm curious to see how this like spray version compares with that. And then I thought I was done with Sephora, but the other day I saw they had like a single day deal on this product, and I had to jump on it because I love this stuff so much. I've gone through a travel size, and it's been on my wish list at Ulta. I was thinking I would buy it with like my Ulta points at some time down the road because it's expensive, and like the idea of spending almost $30 on a hair care product kind of pains me a little bit. But seeing it for like $14.50, I was like, okay, that's a price that I can do. I'm going to jump on that. So the product I'm talking about is the IGK First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo. This stuff is bomb. If you have really oily roots, it is a very, very potent, very effective dry shampoo. And it also adds like a good amount of volume and texture to your hair without making it feel like super dirty. I don't know. It's just awesome. And I am super stoked to actually have it in the full size. And then of course, to go along with that, I saw that Ulta was having for Cyber Monday 50% off the Beach Club texture spray from IGK. Now this is a travel size can. This is one that I literally just finished up the other day, and I need to actually go to Ulta to pick up my Beach Club because I haven't had a chance to do that yet today. It's such a handy feature now that you can order online and pick up in store, so you can take advantage of the online sales and not have to worry about paying for shipping or, you know, your minimum purchase order or having to wait for your product to arrive. So I am honestly just like the happiest camper that I was able to get those two IGK products for half off. This stuff is the best texturizing spray I've ever used, like hands down. I've tried a lot. This one is my favorite. It smells incredible. It gives your hair so much volume, so much texture. It doesn't fall flat after 2 seconds, but it's not too gritty. It's just like the perfect amount. Like it still has a lot of movement, but also just like makes your hair look very like sexy and tousled. I really, really like it. But again, it's $29 normally for the full size of both of those products. So I am super stoked to basically like buy one, get one free. So that was all I ordered as far as beauty stuff goes. I did place an order with David's Tea that hasn't come in yet to stock up on some tea because they had some really great Cyber Monday deals and free shipping on everything. I got some white cranberry bark because apparently you can't get that one in stores this year, and it was one of my favorites from last year's holiday season. And I also ordered a t-shirt from Kathleen Light's merch website, which I am so stoked about because she was also having some really good deals. So I got the Kathleen's Universe tee, which is super cute. It has like little music notes and a book and a coffee cup and a doggy paw on it and like all things I love in life. So I just thought like I would definitely rock that t-shirt. So I'm super excited for that to come in. I just got a shipping notification today, so I'm sure that will be coming to me later this week. And then the only other product I wanted to show you guys before I let you go is something I got in PR that I'm really excited about. Good Molecules sent me over their new silicone-free priming moisturizer. When I saw that they were launching this, I was pretty stoked just because I feel like it's hard to find a primer without silicone in it that also is affordably priced. Like Smashbox has their primerizer that I'm pretty sure doesn't have silicones in it, and I know that like Too Faced has their Hangover RX primer, but those are like $30-something. So this is a much more affordable alternative to those products. It also, again, doesn't have any fragrance in it. It has some really, really good ingredients. So I am very excited to try this out. I used it yesterday before I did my makeup and I felt like it was really nice. My makeup went on very nicely over it. I mean, obviously because it's not a silicone primer, it's not going to have as much of that like blurring effect on your skin. It's not going to fill in pores, but it is going to make your skin be nice and soft. It's going to help your foundation to just like apply a little bit more seamlessly, to glide on nicely, and if you have dry skin, to help it wear more nicely throughout the day. So I will definitely keep you guys posted on my thoughts on this as I continue to test it out. All right, guys, so I think that is it for today's haul video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and for bearing with my terrible sick voice, which I am promptly going to rest as soon as I turn off this camera. I'm going to try not to talk very much for the rest of the day because it's not feeling so great right now. Anyway, I would love to hear what you guys picked up, if anything, for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, etc. Did you score any really amazing deals that you are super excited about? Tell me all about them in the comments down below. And if there's anything that I just shared in this video that you're intrigued by, that you would like to see me use in a video or do a review on, definitely let me know in the comments as well, because it's always super helpful for me to have your feedback. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm going to go cuddle up on the couch and drink a whole boatload of tea, but I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope to see you guys here again very soon. Hopefully I will be able to film before long, hopefully also with more of a voice. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.